Alright, hi, hello everybody. What is up? Let me start the login process real quick to make sure I'm not on my main. Yep, that's what I thought. Did I at least log off at... Not to break the illusion, but I do things on this character even off stream. So, wait. Perfect track record of not forgetting to turn off the HUD on Tits and BTS. Totally 100%. I never do that. My streams never start off scuffed right from the get-go. I did remember. That's right, because I took my screenshot here. And then I logged off. So yeah. When last we left our hero, we were gonna go run some errands for Tesleen, super duper best friend. Wait, what? Alright, thank you so much for the 4 months with Prime. I appreciate you all. But yeah, as a reminder to everybody, hi, Zevin Ellie are raiding tonight, so guess who gets to be on solo mod duty tonight? Unless you're also doing things tonight. By the way, how'd your exam go? Speaking of you being busy. You're doing re-clears? Obviously, modding for me is more important than re-clears, duh. But yeah, when last we left off in MSQ, we were gonna go buy some fruit for Tesleen. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything bad. I'm sure nothing tragic is about to happen. I'm sure... Well, hey! As long as you feel like you did good, that's the important part. I'm sure you did fine. You're smart. Let's see about that nectarine, shall we? Yep. Hi, Ron. Oh ho! Back again, are you? You need another taste of Ron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes. Fresh and juicy. Grapes you say? Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Okay, but what about those grapes though? Tell me more about those grapes. Canonically my favorite food. Or canonically Shizune's favorite food. Since childhood. Can't explain why. Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? A coin. Oh, yes. I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Huh? Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. One whole coin. One whole very expensive coin. The worms, if you please. I mean, I thought they were kind of good. Only the best wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right. That's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetheryte to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Just hanging with best sis allies. Nothing bad could happen, ever. Bad things happening in a Final Fantasy game? Nah. You need something? Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip up, or trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Blazed wrigglers! You actually brought them! I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? I take it it's been more than once, if it never fails.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond?
Not really.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
I seem to recall that, yes. 2 whole pots of spaghetti? Ooh, I'd be so
Well, let's just
torn.
say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Yeah, I heard you guys had a conversation, Alize.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield.
Speaking of meals, don't mind me. I'm eating meatloaf while we're watching this.
So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
No one is allowed in here without permission, especially not outsiders. Noted. Your secret's safe with us. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, One glimpse at the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianje's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. I mean, there is also the question of what happens to their souls. I doubt they return to the live stream. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that. Is it the ether in their soul that gets transformed, or do they basically die and it's their bodies? Like, now that we know that it's like 3 different kinds of ether that make up a person, at least. Go ahead. I think she's been waiting for us. Good question. Like, the thing is, too, the Sin Eaters from the job quests are just their bodies and, like, whatever ether is left in their bodies. It's not their souls, because their souls moved on. Hi. Thank you for the quack. Oh, yeah. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? We did. A plump, sweet-smelling nectarine. Thank you. Alize's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Helric for now. Hi, Trout! Oh boy, you're not familiar with the story of Final Fantasy XIV, are you? Pull up a chair, grab a snack. Thanks to you, though. If his time comes, or does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Thank you for understanding. Tesleen makes an effort to smile brightly. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet. So let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat, and I'll make us a nice stew.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Sleepy. I'll have another bowl then. Not Bob. Oh no, not Bob.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
Yeah, a lot of characters look better after Dawn Trail.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
Any NPC that just uses like normal character creator stuff look fantastic now.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
What?
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
They're coming.
Tesleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Uh-oh, I'm sure this will turn out fine. Yeah, totally, Zeb. Everything will turn out fine. This is my fault. The patients were acting strangely, and I let it distract me. Actually, I'm curious to see what the other patients have to say. Oh man, if only this wasn't Final Fantasy. I don't know what you're talking about. Final Fantasy is always happy. They come for new kin. Anybody else have anything interesting to say? No? Oh wait, you're a patient. This isn't... Ugh. Alize will protect Tesleen. Nothing bad will happen to her with you and Alize there. Exactly! Do you have anything to say? Hang on. Why are you looking at me like that? There's nothing wrong with the food, I swear. Oh, he just has normal dialogue. Okay. I already talked to her. I just misclicked. Where could he have gone? Shizune, Alize, we have to look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he's wandering, or if he's wandering out there alone. We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the end. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Helric. Please be all right. I'll cover the north and west, then. You take everything from here to the south. I'm sure it'll be fine. I, of course, have a very good memory, and I definitely remember this being happy and nothing bad happening at all. Nope, definitely all good stuff. Bad things never happen in Final Fantasy, especially not Final Fantasy XIV. Destination. Let's see here. Anything? Do we see a boy? You see no sign of Helric. Maybe he went further west. Alright. Let's go, River. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Any sign? You scan your surroundings in search of Helric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. I should have River out so that he gets experience. I want me that level 20 chocobo, or rank 20 chocobo. What about over here? Ah! Oh, we're getting a cutscene. We're gonna find him, and everything's gonna be fine.
Any sign of him?
No.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Hey, Alize, so those big, powerful ones you were talking about before.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
Let's go.
There it is!
Oh shit!
Is that... Oh no! Ulrich! We have to run! Tesleen! No!
We all deserve happiness. wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Hey guys, I don't think that turned out fine. I do find it interesting that, like, that Sin Eater transforms Tesleen and then immediately loses all interest in Helric. I'm sorry, Shizune. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Oh, and now they're both quiet. Oh, great. And now she's having it be my job. Thanks, Alize. It's so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Oh, Tesleen, you thought only of others, and this was your reward. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate that what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Got any of her belongings left? You could bury those. Helric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eater made their escape. Actually, hang on. There's something I want to check real quick. Where are they? Over here. Hey, fellas, you got anything interesting to say? Going away now. Further and further. Got anything? When you choose where to work here, you accept that bad things might happen. Expect it even. But this is just... yeah... okay. Yep. Alize is lost in grief. Alize. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Not physically. Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late. Too slow. And I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesleen's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I mean, the Crystarium. I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only a little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now, hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. Hey, that's my specialty. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Man, we're gonna look so much better now after Dawn Trail. Oh, we have to go back here. Okay. Alright, back to the Crystarium. Well, that was super happy and cheerful. And everything turned out fine, right, guys? Real talk, though, as somebody who originally did Alize followed by Alphino, the story really does flow better if you do Alphino first. Nothing bad happened at all. Exactly. I do wonder why Alize didn't try to, like, mercy kill... Well, no, actually, she probably couldn't bring herself to do it. I was gonna say mercy kill... Okay, so hey, question. I definitely want to do the usual mine run when we do, the first dungeon, whose name I am blanking on right now. Do you guys want me to also do a trust run so that you can see what the cool dialogue between Elise and Alphino in that dungeon is? Can't wait to have more of Tesleen's cooking, yeah. Shizune, good to see you again. You look like you have a story or two to tell, but I sense you'd sooner get back to the Crystarium. Forgive me, Shizune. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight it with in my own way, with steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to Norvan's sword in the light. Gods above! It feels like an age ago now. Miss Elise? Is there something I can, get you? Oh, she's crying! You're swift as Amuro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. No, this is up to you guys. I'm here to entertain you guys. Ugh, remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear out my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Alright, let's go. Okay. Because, yeah, doing it with Elise and Alphino definitely hits hella hard. Crystarium Gatekeep. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word, and you're gonna say the same thing every time, and I'm gonna have to remember not to just, like, compulsively read your dialogue every time. Welcome back, Shizune. You will have to share the tale of your journey once the two of you are suitably rested. I see you are reunited with Elise. I dare say you found little else to celebrate in Amarang. What was your first clue? Thank you for seeking me out, Shizune. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. And looking at Alphino, I'd say he's as eager to begin this discussion as I am. I say we lay our experiences before the Exarch and step back to see what kind of picture they make. Then we can decide where to go from there. Oh, from here, I mean. I can words. Whenever I come to the Crystarium, the sands of Amarang seem a world away, and yet they both lie under the same wretched sky. If only every town could share the Crystarium's spirit of independence. Still, I suppose one cannot decide for others what they should and should not deem important. My powers of persuasion have certainly had little effect on the people of Pelusia.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
How many is a handful?
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmul might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the Wardens will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Nice trick.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds. What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Dumb question. Wouldn't the 8th calamity have technically been an astral calamity? All things considered.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the first
Oh, wait, no,
stands
never mind.
perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
I keep forgetting. Hey, mark off Shizu gets astral light, or the whole, like, astral darkness, umbral light thing confused again. If you've got it on your bingo board.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Or the bow.
We've been
And
doing
arrow.
our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Sure. Hallminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Assessor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Okie doke. Hey, when I leave, is this gonna be, are there gonna be like a whole bunch of inopportune side quests? Or, cool, no, the game at least has the good sense for that. Isolation. Go. The new plant physics that they added this expansion amused me way too much. Nope. There he is. There's our boy. All set? If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. Alright. We're gonna run. In the meantime, hey, if anybody's on Ether and is available, I do need 2 other people to run this dungeon with. I was saying I'd do it with trusts if I ran, like, if I'd run it a second time with trusts. Because the whole concept behind these streams is technically to do everything minimum item level, no echo. And I can't do that with trusts, unfortunately. That would have made my life a lot easier. Just grab this. There we go. That's not quite the amount I wanted to have out. There we go, much better. That's why I was asking you guys. Are you cool with me running it a second time with trusts to show off stuff? Alright. Invite to party. Invite to party. It's not letting me invite you. Also, before I forget, might as well just mark this night now. There we go. The Exarch asked that we wait, and so we waited. You're here. We are heading in together, yes? Kinda. Your assistance is appreciated. I'm not even going to try to replicate people's accents. I don't have that much hubris. Holminster Switch is past these gates and through the woods. It is not exactly a near neighbor to the Crusarium, but as we occupy the same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we have seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that the Light Warden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. A vile ether will billow outwards and envelope the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman, perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Well, you can leave that particular quandary to us. I must ask that the guard stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well. Then our warden-slaying party shall include myself, the Leveilleurs, Captain Lena, and last but not least... What are you gonna call me? You can't call me the Warrior of Light around here. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster Switch we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. Alright. Time for the first three-person Undersized or mine dungeon of Shadowbringers. I know how duty support and trusts work, game. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Gee, I wonder who's the last one to ready. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ready up, nerd. actually ads are about to start. So, we are gonna give it, sorry, I mean, I could, well, no, it'd only let me snooze it for like 5 minutes. I'm actually gonna hit the button to make the ads happen sooner, just so that it's not 4 minutes, and then I will see you guys on the other side of the ad break. Hey YouTube, what's up? I guess we're hanging out for a few minutes, and then we will we'll start this dungeon. So I will see you guys on the other side of the ads. Bye! Unless you subscribe to me, in which case, hey guys. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, I guess I'll talk to them after we get out of ads. But yeah, how is everybody doing? I am hella excited because, my emo artist is super rad, and, like, they have definitely secured me as a repeat customer, because, A, when I DM'd them to be like, hey, can you do mascot / like animal emotes with your YCH stuff, and they were like, yeah, I'll just adjust the faces, it's fine. And then I said, like, we got the character art for Chizu back. If you're not in the Discord, be sure to join the Discord so you can see all the character art. I am gonna, like, officially post it on social media soon. I'm just waiting for a few other ducks to line up. But yeah, like, we have Chizu's so cute though, I know. But yeah, so I sent her, or them, I actually don't know pronouns, but I sent the artist I'd originally commissioned for the first batch of emotes another commission for Chizu, and they're just like, oh my god, your mascot's so cute. I will work on these at the same time that I work on your other commission, so everything can be done all at once. Which is super cool of them. So yeah. And then I just have to make some very, very difficult decisions on which ones are going to be follower emotes and which ones are going to be subscriber emotes. Having all 15 emotes all at once is definitely going to help. It also, actually, let me check on Twitch real quick. Because I know when you hit certain thresholds with subscriber count, it increases the number. Whoa! Really need the front page to not automatically be playing noise, Twitch, please. But I know with the number of subscribers you have, like at certain benchmarks, it does increase the number of emotes you get, or can like give your subscribers and stuff. Let me double check what we are at now, thanks to a certain someone. Community. That's not what I want. Your rewards emotes. Here we go. Okay, yeah, so I currently can give, like, subscribers 12 emotes. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody. I was just talking about the fact that, we're waiting on ads, or emotes. And boy, oh boy, am I glad I future-proofed by commissioning, like, 15 in one go, because, thanks to a certain someone, we are... I can give subscribers like 12 emotes. Haha. Actually, even with me subscribing those 15, I may actually need to figure out some additional stuff to commission. Because 12 plus 5 is 17. So subscribers might be like a little bit short on the number of emotes they can get. They're definitely short right now. Also, at some point, I should math out how much I need to raise for what are the words I'm looking for? Animated emotes, that's it. Animated emotes are expensive, but I definitely want to add those to the channel at some point. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give me a follow and a subscribe on Twitch if you do want cool emotes, especially in the Discord, which you should also totally join. All that should be linked in the video description. Okay. Let me just talk to everybody. Small talk. As you may have deduced, the troublesome quality of the Wardens, which I endeavored to raise earlier, was this confounded capacity for spontaneous rebirth. But the Exarch seems confident he has matters in hand, so I shall trust that we may slay our foe without fear of the etheric aftermath. My restorative spells are at your disposal. Get out of the way, River. I can't help but wonder if the scale of this raid is related to the recruiting the Eaters were doing in Amarang. Not that it matters. After all the combat I saw there, I'm more than ready to test my magics against one of these greater abominations. Command of this sortie is yours. Though I am not as spry as I once was, I hope my long years of experience will serve you in the same capacity. I can wield spells to heal or harm, or even fashion an arcane shield and sword should we have need of a defensive wall. Simply say the word. Okay, but how's your archery? You wouldn't by any chance have any skill in archery, Exarch, would you? Destroy a light warden for good? If it is possible now, then why not before? Whatever the Exarch believes, I will force a retreat if I deem it necessary. I did not become captain of the guard by being meek. Or weak. Okay. Let's go. Why are you always the last one? Okay. And, oh, let me, before I forget. There we go. Have I been in here since, I don't think I've been in here since the update. Oh, hang on, let me swap skills around. There we go. Let's see if we can get away with this pull size, given these conditions. Oh, I thought I played a song. Sidewinder when? We used to have AoE Sidewinder, and then they turned it into the side AoE Refulgent Arrow. you doing okay? There, I'm now helping with cooldowns. As much as a bard can help. You doing all right, friend? Winnable? I mean, yeah, it's winnable. We got this. Also, hey, Nico. Pop one more time for me? Nope. Nice. So, okay. Maybe unpopular opinion, but I hate the fact that they changed it so that, like, the earlier bosses in dungeons get the boss theme too, not just the final boss. Because I feel like it makes the final boss feel way less special. Also, good job, I. Armor chest is full. Everybody tell I said, or GG for me. He didn't empty his inventory before going into a dungeon. Get him! Oh. Right? For shame, improper inventory management. How dare. I wonder if any of this gear is going to be an upgrade for any of my jobs. What? Partic65, thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Hang on. Never mind, bot's not welcome. Real people only, sorry. Hey Zev, are you taking care of it or do I need to take care of it? I don't know if Zev is here, they might be. Oh, never mind. Also, hey Steak, what's up? You can't see it because he said it in party chat, but I says thank you, Zev. We just need to stand in a triangle and we'll be fine. Also, yeah, Candy, welcome to Dungeons having mechanics. It's more likely than you think. I already have one of those. Okay. Have I gotten anything that's a gear upgrade yet? Nope. Candy loves mine dungeons. What do you mean? She just made a joke in the party chat of limit cut in my dungeon. Also true that it does show up in trusts. I wish we had an opportunity to, like, go through Holminster's Switch when it's not on fire. Like, look at how pretty this place is. Still alive, villagers. It'll totally be a housing area. Oh, Candy. Maybe if we ask ShB really, really nicely, he'll think about it. Or he'll run away, because he'll be like, you guys want housing on the moon, you want it in Charlian, you want it in probably Tuliolo. Solution 9's quests basically like mock us. How a bummer. Oh my god. How a bummer, dude. Hello there, first nightmare fuel boss. Honestly, the design for this boss has always reminded me of, oh boy, it's a Gaelic name, so I'm probably gonna fuck it up, but, Glass Godland from Mabinogi and, Vindictus. What does this do again? Oh, right, that. Oh, thank you. Was not paying attention. Oh, I keep playing my stuff drop. I swear I'm good at this game. I swear I've been maining this job for like 7 years now, at least. No, longer than that, because 7 years ago was Stormblood. I've been maining this job for like 10 years-ish. 9-10 years since Heavensward. Right, there's just 3 of us, so we don't get a limit break. healed up. Not necessarily something I need right now, but yay, I guess. What a cutie. Look at the tongue of that void, though. Yeah, I'm sure that's somebody's type. Oh, what do the sage weapons from here look like? Not that I'm unlocking it here, but I'm curious. They're okay. What kind of gear upgrade did I get? Oh, not bad. Oh, that's kind of cute. Did you remember to roll? There we go. Thank you. I will take that gear upgrade. All right. Let's go. Get nice and comfy for cool cutscene. What time of day is it outside of the game? Or outside the dungeon right now?
It's releasing its ether! Fall back! We cannot let it touch us! Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw!
That will not be necessary, Captain. Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Who, me?
The blessing of light. And the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Wait, when did I agree to this? I didn't. When did the Warrior of Light agree to do any of the shit that gets foisted upon them? This wasn't on the contract? What contract? I just had a you guys got a contract? I just was given a bunch of crystals, told, here, hold this. Wait, you get guild? Yeah, like 700 guild requests.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Stars. Now, what time of day is it outside of the dungeon in the cutscene right now? Are we gonna get the meme? Are we gonna be the meme?
It's gone. It can't be. What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea.
Also known as the sky.
The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The sky, yes.
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment?
He's saying the thing!
For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion.
Quick, Calize. Flick him on the forehead.
Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
I mean, if you'd asked, I would have probably
I
said
swear,
yes.
on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present, I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
It seems I have no choice but to fight.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Foxy Grandpa? Sure. I mean, he can atone by living. Those are my conditions. Hey, we're the meme! We're the meme! It's daytime! Yo, let's go! Okay. It's as if the sky itself had disappeared into the heavens. If I didn't have wounded to tend to, I'd never stop staring. I mean, to be fair, this is probably their first time in 100 years seeing a clear blue sky, too. But... darkness is back. Wait, it's morning! I mean, yeah, but also, like... it's not like the primordial light is real sunlight. So, like... they get to see the actual sky now. They get to see the sun. They get to see, like, actual clouds and have actual weather. And, like, sunlight is so important for people's mental health. And I know gamers, we like to meme about, oh yeah, I don't go outside with sunlight. Hiss, I'm a creature of the darkness. But, like, hey, there's probably a reason why the same people who make those jokes also have depression. They get to see the sun for the first time, please don't stare at it. Yeah. But stare at that clear blue sky. Without that constant glare, Lakeland seems an entirely different place. You're forced to see the sun daily. Yeah, that's called life. It's over, yes. I might need a moment. How quickly you have justified my faith in you. So many lives saved, and the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Okay, so did you guys want me to do a quick duty support run of this so you can see what Alize and Elfino have to say? Yay or nay? You just want to be a hermit? I mean, even hermits need sunlight, Okay, you have fun with your reclears, obviously we're not getting to another dungeon until probably sometime next week. Little wonder how your favorite job you have this week. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I am going to disband the party then. Duty support. Home Minister switch. Whoop, nope. Home Minister switch. With. Yes, exactly these people. This is exactly the party I want. Also, I have my chat box set to only show party stuff, so you'll be able to see the dialogue, even if I can't read it in time. Alright. Let's go. Hydrate, yes, thank you. But yeah. I know we meme about being creatures of the darkness, but make sure to get sunlight, guys. It's healthy. Also, I would have done this on a different job because I don't need experience on Bard, but... also, this is how you run trust, guys. Woo, come on. You want to hatch for me? But also, this is what I mean by people are not meant to live in 110-degree conditions. It's just bullshit. But yeah, if your argument against doing trusts or duty support is, oh, it's too slow, pull more. The tanks can handle it. just make sure you get sun. Make sure, especially if you are like self-employed like me, or self-employed / freelance or unemployed, don't fall into the trap of sleeping all day and being up all night. I know some people are just naturally more nocturnal than others, but you should get some sunlight. I know they don't AoE and it's rough, but like they can't make pests too perfect. I probably could have walled this. I mean, the Exarch would have been able to handle it. He's good king. You having horrendous insomnia? I know. I get it. I'm awful about it too, but that's why I set alarms and stuff to wake me up. Because if I'm not careful, I will absolutely sleep all day. Get over here. Oh shit! Raha died. I mean, the Exarch died.
Pay me back later.
Okay, we're gonna try that again. It's fine. We can totally handle it. We got this. Oh, you're just coming right for me, huh? All right. Use an old man can't take the pounding like using Ash. Guys! Damn it. That was my fault.
So be it.
You know what you said.
So be it.
We're gonna kill these just because I don't trust the friendos to actually... I'm the one who took it a different way than intended, I'm sure. Yeah, it's my fault. Come on, everybody, keep up. Time to use a little ranged privilege to pull everything. Ash, this is bullying. You would never say anything untoward about your precious Exarch. Yeah, right. I saw that comment about him taking you out for dinner. Yeah, sure. Nothing meant by it? Uh-huh. Oh, we missed one! God damn it. Alright. Family, we know what to do. Okay, and now... This is the monster we saw in Amaray. Easy now, Alice. We face it together.
Leave the healing to me.
Let's give them a show! Okay, made it. Yeah, I'm excited to take on more 7S on Sunday too. I think it will definitely help that we will be more fresh on Sunday. We won't have already been raiding for what, 2-3 hours at that point? Exactly. So we'll get to use all of our brain space for learning 7
and then have to use whatever we have left, if we have anything left, on 8. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. They've got this. I can pull more.
Bye.
Also, did you know if you
with
pay
you.
super close attention to, oh, what are they called? Gremlins? Is that it? Yeah, gremlin enemies. They will totally, like, insult you. That's what their speech bubbles are. Is them just, like, talking mad shit. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just trash. I'll make sure not to, like, actually enter the next dungeon room until the ad ends. We've still got another pack anyway. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, wait, what happened? Exarch, why are we? Alphina, what are you doing? How did you get over there? What the fuck?
This body fails. Not good.
Okay, we're okay. We just need Alphino to res the Exarch. We just need Alphino! I'm blaming you for that one. There's this skill called Raise Alphino. I recommend you try using it. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Preferably without a certain someone just like teleporting, I guess. Don't know what that was all about. Guess it's not gonna work on me right now. Hey everybody. Exarch, please. Exarch, please.
Not good.
It's fine. We've got this. It would help if I was playing music. There we go. See, everything's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of that, oh, I probably angled that badly. I got a certain. I got some of them. Really should have been Alize, but you know. you gonna be aiming gear? Healing. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to wait to get any closer to the dungeon or to the boss until we actually get to, or until the ad is over. I'm gonna step away for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Right, I am back. Let me swap us over back to the live chat screen. There we go. Remember, everybody, if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe for that sweet, sweet ad-free experience. Also, we're getting emotes soon. And by soon, I think within like the next month. I don't know where I am in my artist's queue. But, okay. Be sure you're paying close attention to the chat box. Or to the space above characters' heads, but chat box makes it easier. So this is where you went. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's all in here. Well, I hope nobody says anything sensitive while we're in here. Okay. Right, I forgot. They don't come to you for this. You have to go to them.
Leave the healing to me.
Alize, you've gone pale. I'm fine. Let's keep moving. That's mostly what I wanted to showcase, because, like, it does kind of get you in the feels. Might as well finish the dungeon for Luke, though. How am I emotionally? I'm good. Also, hang on. If you're gonna chat in YouTube, I'm gonna. Hey, YouTube chat. You want to actually show my chat? Oh, is it? Oh, there we go. There it is. Hi, Eliza. You missed me showcasing what running this dungeon with quests with Alize and Alpino does. For Alize, yeah. For sure. So that's where that came from. Also, welcome back, guys. I went back a second time just to make it, or to watch Tesleen die a second time just to make Alize suffer. I did it for the people. You were part of the group that encouraged this, Sev. You can't now make me feel bad about it. Also, give me a minute. I need to go into Stream Elements. Because this clearly... Oh. Watch me edit Stream Elements stuff while doing this dungeon at the same time. Ah, wait, no. Oh, is that how I get it to be? Hang on. Did that work? That kind of worked. Text settings. Pick a font. Font is fine. It's the color that I need to fix. Also, sorry, Seb. I know you didn't sign up to be my guinea pig for this. That's not the color I want you to be. Ah, there we go. Okay, refresh for me. We're getting there. just want the Merslow's repeated block of chat. I had it turned off so people could see what the oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I had it turned off so that people could see what the characters were saying more easily. But I guess we already made Alize sad, and now we're just doing this for here. So, in answer to your question, Zev, I am using the fact that you are typing in my chat to try and make my YouTube chat situation a little bit better. It's a little hard to troubleshoot when I'm not streaming, unfortunately. In an ideal world, the plugin I use for Twitch chat would work for YouTube, but it does not work yet. Okay, hang on. Does that work? Okay, I may actually... God, I wish it worked better, but... I need to make you a little bit darker. It'll be better once I have money for like an actual proper overlay, probably. But for now, that'll have to work. Actually, I might make it a little bit darker. Hey, Chaos? Yeah, I'm just rerunning it. We did do it earlier. Mine with like 3 people. I am just redoing it to show people what Alize and Alpha know, like what their interaction is with the first and second boss. It's very tragic. Highly recommend redoing the dungeon with trusts. And then I just decided to finish the dungeon because why the fuck not? It's here. Loot Goblin? Yes. What of it? I'm not buying any gear with tomes on this character because what's the point when I do everything mine anyway? So, might as well get what I can. But yeah, I also was using the fact that Zev is in the YouTube chat to troubleshoot some things. Because the way YouTube has some stuff set up is a little frustrating. Statement, not accusation, fair enough. Undersized truly is the challenge of all time. be on the other side. Am I gonna make it? I made it. I hate this mechanic every time it pops up. At least with this boss, I'm okay at it. Alphino, what did you do? I bet he spent too much time DPSing. I wasn't paying attention, but I bet that's exactly what happened. Alphino is typical duty finder healer, who just keeps DPSing and ignores mechanics until the last minute. Oh, whoops. Speaking of ignoring mechanics, sorry about that, Alize. Alphino, move!
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
No, like, actually, there are so many times, like, pay attention to Alphino if you're running trust with him. He will, like, he'll be trapped in a thing, and he will keep DPSing and not free himself until the last minute. Every time. He does it in, Dawn Meg. He does it in, was it the first, the one where you're climbing the mountain. Not the first dungeon, the second dungeon in Dawn Trail. I mean, I think I'm good enough that even if Alize had flashbanged me, I would have been fine. He's just trying to help me clear faster. How are we gonna clear faster if our healer dies, huh? Remember, kids, death is a DPS loss. I did not make that in time. Oh, that was so close. Okay, what's my loot? Samurai gear, cool. Something I will definitely not use. Death is a DPS. Hey, I didn't die. I didn't die though, did I? And you know what? If the healer dies, then it's a DPS loss for everybody, because then you can't recover if somebody else dies. So, I'm not using a phone for tracking, so I can't stick out my tongue. But, also, real quick, didn't get any casting gear. Still didn't get any casting gear. Do you have new healing gear? That is most certainly a look. I can't change glamour out here. How dare I meat you? I didn't meat you. I meat you. That was very clearly a with an N. Duh. Okay, now let's talk to the XR. You know what you say to that? What do you say to that? Ah! Thank you. I appreciate it. Plushie attack. Oh no, I'm having plushies and money thrown at me. How tragic. My pride and my body are wounded. Okay, the Exarch is looking ahead to the immediate future. Back to story. Oh, and it's actually properly nighttime this time, so yay. Now, as for how we proceed from here, The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. You can't throw an actual plushie at me, so this is all you have? Okay. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Wait, hang on! Chaos, wait! Speaking of, I might DM you about a thing. Because, you know that anime club I'm part of? I haven't actually gotten my tickets for next month's meetup yet. And I do get a free ticket. Like, I do get 2 tickets with my membership. If you ever want to, like, come along for it. So, Chaos, I will DM you later if you're interested. I think they're doing cat-themed anime next month. Clearly somebody told them it's my birthday month. You'd be down to go? Sweet, okay. I'll message you in Discord later. Shizune, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in a maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary Warrior of Darkness, I fear that, no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I mean, it'd also probably just make my job a lot harder. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vauthry responds to all of this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens, a joy you surely brought into being. Ah, and I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for ways unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day. About all of you. Sure. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. And to think, you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark and peaceful night's sleep. You gotta get heading to bed? Alright, thanks for dropping by, Ash. You have a good night. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the pendants? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing in a number of injured, and that any restoratives in the markets need to be reserved for the infirmary. Of course. I am nothing if not a woman of the people. We should start making our own way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, Alize. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest. Not now. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. And that means you as well, Shizune. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. Oh. I promise to find you later, when I feel myself again. Just you and me, then. Shall we? Ooh, and it's a cloudy night now, too. Alright, let's return to the Crystarium. Also, the story has returned us to the Crystarium, so I better save that as my new return point for the time being. Oh yeah, now we get the night theme! Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Bragi, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Shizune. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alize both. Oh wait, this isn't the night theme for Crystarium. No, give me my Crystarium night theme. Give me tomorrow. Hi. What can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern? Oh wait, no, that's Sisters. I just didn't recognize it for a minute. This is what I get for mostly playing the game muted while watching YouTube. Like a real MMO player. Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? No, I actually have pretty good night vision. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster. A stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make yourself known. I'm sure Glennard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Oh, is this the start of... Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, guys, it's time for us to start role quests. All of them. Coordinated with MSQ, of course. Although I might actually start tomorrow's stream with that. We'll see. Actually, I don't know. It depends on how long they take to do. We're just doing the, like, initial ones. Sayela, more beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off our feet today, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. I could go with some water or soda. If they have soda in this world. Oh, that Bragi has a twisted sense of humor. Why am I agreeing to that? To think he'd send you to Mia at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years has Fulgol riled up, and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the warrior of darkness who did the deed. Really? You don't say. I really must apologize for Glinner. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? So I've heard. Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day, praise the blessed Shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the Settlement Council puts bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the Warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. A class of eaters that have been dubbed the Cardinal Virtues. The Virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago. And when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as Light Wardens. Not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our Virtue Hunters had all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire under their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistel lad is Louis. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Sarek. Word is he seeks an expert in magic or magecraft to help find the virtue he's after. Last we have Giat, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together, you might even collect the bounty on a Cardinal Virtue. Now there is a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful Virtue Hunter. You have gained access to role quests. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, magic ranged DPS, and healer roles. I think I'm going to start them now. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with a Virtue Hunter at the Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer. They're all incredibly good, and like, it's super worth it to do all of them. Actually, let me finish this quest first, because I want to make sure the game isn't about to explode on with side quests for me. I might start these tomorrow if it does. Also, because a cutscene or like a screenshot of the bar would be a good way to promote tomorrow's stream. Hey there, manager of suites. Actually, no. Fuck it. We're gonna start these now. Because I said so. Hey, Lurik. Lurik thinks you just might be the answer to his prayers. Wait, You wouldn't happen to be... Has my reputation preceded me, in spite of the Exarch's best efforts? Yes, of course you are. Just plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I've been looking for. You're perfect. I mean, I get that a lot, but do go on. My name is Luvique, and I am a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter, I will have you know. Nay, I am not wont to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin-eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend, one of the 4 cardinal virtues, most infamous instigators of the Flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit. Walk away without a word or feign interest? This seems funny. Walk away without a word. Wait! I have money! Lots and lots of money! You will be well rewarded for your service, on my honor! Well, now you're talking. However, as much as I am certain you are the right woman for the job, it is only meet that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. Okay. Let's pick up all of these and then head out. Because, you know, there's only so many places that they can send us in anyway. So that's ranged. Now, no wait. I want to do this on Summoner. Sarag is eyeing you inquisitively. Let me guess. You're standing in front of Sarag, bounty hunter, non-Perelli. Non-Periel? Because you've a mind to aid me in felling in the dread oh boy. Phronesis. Do I have the right of it? Or do I have the right of it? I don't know what those words mean. Yeah. What's it? If I didn't know better, I could have sworn you just suggested that you're familiar with Phronesis. But that couldn't be. No sinner worth her salt could be so ignorant. Well, I'm worth my salt, and I'm so ignorant, so get fucked. Allow me to elaborate. Phronesis isn't your run-of-the-mill stray sin-eater. He's one of the nastiest the realm has seen, formed from the remains of one of those god-damned warriors of light. There are 4 of them, all told, crawled up from the bowels of the deepest hell after being buried for nigh on a century, if the tales are true. People have come to call them the cardinal virtues. Before he was transformed into a sin-eater, Phronesis was none other than Archmagus Nilebert, whose baleful magics were feared the realm over. Though it's only been a few short years since he first showed up in Amarang, he's already preyed on far too many innocents with his foul sorcery. Not keen on seeing their trade routes disrupted, the local merchants have placed a healthy bounty on his head. Of course, I'd like nothing more than to fell the fiend single-handed and claim the entire bounty for myself. Unfortunately, circumstances have dictated that I recruit a companion. That's where you come in. Provided that you can prove to me that you possess the rather, specialized set of skills that I require, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Not a bad offer, wouldn't you say? If you fancy yourself up to the task, come find me in Amarang. I mean to set off for there shortly. healer? Hey, Giat. Where are... Oh, there she is. I mean, there... Giat is. Do they give pronouns for Giat in the quest descriptions by any chance? A healthy-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flagon of ale remarkably swiftly, given the helmet. Easy there. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Not even a proper greeting, neither. Look here. Lolly ho! The name's Giat. Lolly ho? You're the first dwarf I've ever encountered. You have to put your arm into it, like this, and a little enthusiasm don't hurt. Lolly ho's aside, just who are you anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd ever met. I'm Shizune. I was told you needed help. Well, you're from this same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well, well, well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with power the likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. Well, I'm your girl. Also, I need to fix my glamour. Oops. A healer, not a half bad at the job, eh? I mean, I am definitely less than half bad at the job. Not half bad, yes, just not in the direction you think. I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, but since you sound like just what I'm looking for, or since you sound like just what I'm looking for, but I have to ask you to prove it. Okay. There's no need for that. Listen here. The sin eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for both of us. So you get yourself on over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. We stand Giat in this house. Also, hang on, let me check something. Oh, yep. I'm gonna be paying very close attention to those quests because I want to see if they do a thing that reveals a thing before it gets revealed in quests. Alright, and hey, what's up, Cranston? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Let me check something. Oh, we match! Twinsies! I mean, we have different weapons, and our gauntlets and greaves are different, but... Twinsies! This is too funny. Hang on. There we go. That was not planned. I forgot this was his gear. The tall, dark stranger is regarding you with a mixture of curiosity and approval. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? I have. And wary besides. Heh. Rest assured, I've no secret designs. Name's Granson, bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must be, or get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That right? You could say that. Easy, killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norvant. Prize, you say? thought that grab your attention. The Kaiosine's the fiend I'm after. One of the so-called cardinal virtues, as folks are wont to call them. Former warriors of light. The esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all this before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater. The better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to all that. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You interested in hunting Kaiosine with me? Yeah, let's do it. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove you're the dab a hand I think you are. For my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Okay. So everybody wants me to go to Lakeland except for the caster guy. So let's head over there first. Oh wait, who's this? Tank? Okay, Tank is closest. So we're just gonna do these as we pass them. There you are. Very good. The Sin Eaters we're after are recited west of the Ascensor Gate. So we'll need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favor putting them out of their misery. Why would I have any objections to putting Sin Eaters to death for sport? That seems weird. Like, it's only doing good. That's like telling foragers that they shouldn't forage and eat edible invasive plants whenever they get the chance to. You're only doing good by getting rid of them. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think I can up there, yeah. Oh. Sorry, but I'll be sitting this one out. Need to make sure I can rely on you in the battle first. You understand? I do. Hope you don't mind if I invite my partner to join me, though. Look at the bright side, guys. At least it's only role quests now, and I don't have to do job quests for every single job I have unlocked anymore. Same thing for crafters. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Let's do this once more, just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less Sin Eaters. Follow me. It shouldn't be much further. River looks so skinny without a barding on, but I don't like any of the bardings for, like, this character that I have right now. I know which barding I want, but I need to unlock Shared Fates for it. And then get to rank... What is it? Look, I need to get to max rank in Lakeland to be able to get it. Speaking of Fates, I don't have Shared Fates unlocked right now, so it's probably not worth it. Past one. Crimson. Don't look at me. Your prey is out there somewhere. Alright. Then I guess I'll look at this totally not suspicious purple smoke. There it is. Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of woman I've been looking for, and thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not give an amateur's death on my have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs and make this official, shall we? Yeah, sure. As soon as I meet up with few other people. I forgot to fix my glamour. It's fine. This is a look, right? I'll fix it when we get back to the Mysterium. Almost there. Ooh, ad coming. Oh, that's such bad timing. I guess I can talk to Giat. But I feel so bad. We've got like a minute. I'll talk to Giat. It's probably fine. Oh, wait, no. Is she gonna give me a cutscene? Snooze. Oh, wait, no! Ho, Shizune! Glad you found the place all right. Now for the prey. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey! Your mother was a hobgoblin and you ain't much to look at neither. Come here and face me, you craven shite. Oh! Is that what provoked us? Oki lies prone. The creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. Okay. Time to show off my super pro scholar skills. Yep, that's what I've got. You okay? Won't let me talk to her. To them. Him. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. You okay there? Ha! See, that wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there. And my bones feel just as they're just fine now. Better than before, actually. And that must gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. Oh, brother, and what exactly is that? We can talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep them coming. Meet me there. Okay. Now to do whatever it is Lurik wants me to do. Ah! Wait! No! Go away! Where? Oh, there he is. Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Okay, ad break starting soon, but we'll see what happens. Oi, my lord. Got your package here. Well done, my good man. And here's your payment. What is that all about? Oh, this? The bait in question. Earlier, easier to have it delivered than to take a detour to pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. Destination is right here. Is the ad gonna start? What was with the countdown if the ad isn't starting? We are close to ad starting though, so we're all just gonna take like 3 minutes to stretch before I kill this thing and continue with the quests. Or I could just hit the button. I'm just gonna hit the button to make it happen. There we go. meantime, hello subscribers and YouTube. I hope you guys are having a good evening and that your week is going well so far. I know mine has been productive. But yeah, for those who don't know, actually I should probably plug it once we get out of ads, because I'm sure it's relevant to the interests of anybody who's not already subscribed. But we've got some big things coming. But yeah, actually I do genuinely need to get up and stretch. Oh my god. Everybody stretch with me. See, this is the actual reason I'm a big fan of mid-roll ads. I know some streamers are like, ads suck, and I don't want to be doing it in the middle of the streams. But also pre-roll ads make it harder for discoverability. No, have mid-roll ads in the middle of your stream so that you have a built-in break, so that you can stretch and walk around and get water and get a snack without it like completely interrupting things. I mean, it'll still kind of interrupt things, but like it does give you a built-in 3 minutes in the middle of your stream every hour to just like check in on yourself and make sure you've got everything you need. Same thing for the people watching you. You don't need to physically have your butt planted in your chair during ad breaks, guys. I'll still get your revenue if you get up for those minutes to get food. And I encourage everybody taking good care of themselves. Streamers, viewers, fans, even haters. Because maybe if they took better care of themselves, they wouldn't hate so much. But yeah. Anyway. Welcome back from ads, everybody! Remember, if you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe for that sweet, sweet ad-free experience, custom emotes. We actually, and I kind of hinted at this during the ad break for those watching, we're getting custom emotes. Like, everything is commissioned. I just need to wait for my artists to get to me in their queue and make the emotes and send them over, and we will be golden. Super exciting. I'm like super incredibly excited. And remember, if you are subscribed, make sure to link your Twitch in Discord so that you can use those emotes in Discord. Also, so that way you get the special on the Discord thing. Also, if you guys get me to 25 non-gifted subs, I will do the Nier raids on Black Mage. Alright, let's plant that bait now. Oh, I stand here. Okay. Like, genuinely so excited for my emotes. Also, if you're not already in the Discord and you want, like, behind-the-scenes information about what's going on with the channel, that is usually the first place where I post stuff. I've shared concept art for Shizune. I have shared the concept art that I just got back yesterday of Chizu, who's the channel mascot. Besides being beloved bot in the channel. You made some new emotes for your page? Nice. Oh, is that what you're posting now? Are those your emotes? Need to run to the store? No, you're gonna miss all the quests! Fantastic. I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. Alright, and now we swap over to Summoner and head over to Amarang. Which part of Amarang am I going to? That part. Got it. God damn it. Hey guys, if you have Shizu forgets she can't fly on your bingo card, go ahead and mark that off. When you see me jumping like this, I mean, sometimes we're on an honor system, because sometimes I do just jump around. But that time, I did indeed try to take flight. Also, good news, besides the 2 crying emotes I've told you guys about, if you're in the Discord, there is gonna be a Me Anki emote. I'm ridiculously excited about it, because, it's gonna be a Chizu Me Anki emote. Or I'm Anki emote. Which is perfect, because he's a cat. There he is. So you came. It's good to see someone who isn't all talk. As fortune would have it, another Sin Eater, a far less imposing specimen than Phronesis, of course, has been sighted just to the west of here. Prove to me that you have the skill to back up your words, and we'll talk further. Oh boy, hang on. Spam, report. Yeah, there we go. They don't even try, man. And like, let's just once again take a moment to appreciate the fact that Twitch kind of has better auto mod than YouTube does. It's super frustrating. Oh, cool, and that one's in Spanish. I've gotten an English version of the exact same message before. The Sin Eater isn't far from here. I can feel it. Track it down and let's see what you're capable of. Are you kidding me? I can't even like make it disappear off the thing. And YouTube. Actually, I don't know if that's a YouTube issue or if that's a Stream Elements issue. Should have just disappeared. You would think moderating stuff and hiding it from the channel would get rid of it completely. Also, whoops, I forgot to summon my Carfunkel. I wasn't gonna make that part of the bingo board for regular Shadowbringers because I'm not planning on doing any of the MSQ stuff on Shadowbringers, but maybe I should have just for the role quests. Good show, friend. I wasn't sure what to expect from you, but seeing you in battle has left me with little doubt. Seems I've found myself a formidable ally. Actually, hang on. What if I YouTube chat refresh? Will that make it go away? Nope. Oh, because it's still there. Hang on. Okay, so if I show this now. Refresh? Now are you gonna go away? Why? Taking a moment to things. Oh, it's your... Okay. Remove. Now, is it gonna... Why is it still there, then? Sorry, I'm learning things about YouTube moderation. Okay, there we go. Where is the option to just, like, block them forever? Maybe there isn't. Alright, well, it's taken care of now. I don't have their weird spam on my screen anymore. And so I'll extend the offer in earnest. Help me hunt down Phronesis, and we'll split the bounty down the middle. Well, what do you say? That's the spirit? I mean, did I agree? I don't think that actually kind of me agreeing, huh? That's the spirit. Now there's more you should know before we proceed. Come with me to Mordsuk, my base of operations, and I'll fill you in on the details. Alright, these quests are weird. Welcome to Mordsuk, friend. As you can see, it's a bustling trading post frequented by merchants from across the realm. At least it was before Phronesis showed up and started preying on unwitting travelers. Hence the bounty, you see. The lucrative reward has attracted the attention of one capable bounty hunter after the next. Yet the fiend still roams free. You can probably imagine why, because people aren't working together? Those few who have seen Phronesis and returned to tell the tales speak of the great horrors they witnessed. Cavernous black holes materializing out of thin air, swallowing everything around them into the abyss. Oh, so void gates. People have taken to calling them the Hollows. Rumor has it that one barely has time to lay eyes on Phronesis before he summons forth the Hollows, which proceed to consume everything in sight. Ah, so they saw the horrors. Got it. And I do mean everything. Just the other day, an entire caravan was devoured by the Hollows, leaving only nothingness behind. Mages have postulated that these holes are literally tears in the fabric of our reality, gateways to other worlds, to put it another way. But at any rate, suffice to say that the next man to come back from the void will be the first. The void, you say? So it's a gate to the void? Would you say? And yet, there's something odd about it all. Witnesses say that Phronesis doesn't seem to go out of his way to prey on people or settlements. He simply shambles across the wastes, summoning hollows one after the next, and the destruction follows as a matter of course. Needless to say, drawing too near to the fiend is a tantamount to suicide. Even attacks from afar have been all but futile, as Phronesis simply summons the hollows to consume every incoming arrow. With every conceivable means of attack foiled, even the most savvy bounty hunters have all but thrown up their hands. Even though the bounty now stands at some 9 or 10-fold the original amount. I'm of a different mind, however. The way I see it, if only there were a way to neutralize the Hollows, we'd more than stand a chance against Phronesis himself. This is why I required your services. Your easy triumph over the Sin Eater spoke clear. You're a mage of no common skill. If anyone has the arcane knowledge and aptitude to help me figure out a way to defend against the Hollows, it's you. Alright. Don't worry. I fully intend to shoulder my share of the burden. And so I plan to gather all the information we need before asking you to put yourself in harm's way. And with that, I'd best get to work. Once I've formulated a proper plan of attack, we'll talk again. Until then, I suggest you continue to hone your casting skills. The battle that awaits us will not be an easy one. And the next quest is at level what? 72. We are not at level 72 MSQ. We are at still level 71. Okay, so we are going to hippity-hop back to the Crystarium, and I'm going to use the return button because I'm smart. Ethernet. Head over here. And just because it feels right, we're gonna go tank, and then healer, and then bard, so that way we continue bard for MSQ. So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement, Shizune, will you join with me and hunt the dread fiend Dakaiosin and put an end to his accursed existence? Sure. Excellent. Then it is settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation, and ours is no exception. Dakaiosin can be a rather difficult eater to pin down. But before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you are ready to proceed. Cool, well that's a level 72 quest. So I am in good shape. To not have to... Ooh, right, hang on. Not that. There we go. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. You didn't do anything. I did all the work. I didn't say it was my victory. Of course, I did find myself a partner of uncommon skill, so maybe it was. Ha! Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you've learned that I'm fearless as the stone. And so a fellowship was forged. Or is forged. I can read. Now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sulfurcine. And it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us. But this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lamit, disgrace to all dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but Sulfurcine being out there, looking all dwarf-like, well, it don't help matters. Accursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lamit's sins no more. So the head of the council, the elder-most elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sulfurcine, slay it. See that it don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for the contest, or for a contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sulfurcine keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose that's because Lamit herself was some kind of master of the art. But Sophrosine's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other sin eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Oh man, oh god, I'm so torn because as somebody who's played through this before, I really want to pick the second. But oh man. I mean, I know it wasn't their fault. They were trying their best. Lamit doesn't deserve your scorn, you know. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine. But whether you care much for dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a sin eater that can raise its fellows from the grave is a danger to us all. As for Lamit, you should know that being a dwarf is about respect and tradition, and she never did. Never! You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamit roamed the land. Without her helm! She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyway. Then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world. A sin eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? But we have ale to drink and sin eaters to hunt. In that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later. Alright. See you when I hit level 72 MSQ. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, as long as you're paying for it. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. I'm not belching. What? Another helping? No? Are you sure? It really is no bother. Oh, very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion. That of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrant in the guise of Brenda Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. She is a most elusive hunter who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. That doesn't sound so bad. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no. For the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. Ah. So you see, this one wretched sin-eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I can stop her. Didn't the Warriors of Light save the world? Huh. What an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Brenda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived. Beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Sin-Eaters, that's what they are now. so we'd be doing the folks a favor by killing one. Well, what say you, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? I hope I live to regret this. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. The picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it will take us some time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Oh? Is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. Yeah, wait, what did he give me? I mean, he gave me like twice as much skill as most people I do quests for give me, so I'll give him credit for that. Also... Oh wait, actually this quest might... Oh, do I not have a way of getting there? Hang on. Yeah. Welcome back, miss. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in as much uproar, or in such an uproar. Will you be retiring to your quarters? Yeah. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets or for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, miss. I am gonna adjust my glamour a little bit after this, and then we'll end the stream. Look at that night sky.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Been watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
It's not good to spy on people, you know?
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
They're like family to me.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding.
She's here. I must go to her.
Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitech facility in the Source.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy. When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Celestinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the Warrior of Light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
That's one word for it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
I'm a little busy.
On another business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
You're using words like exploit and conscript, but you don't seem to do you recognize how bad that is? Yeah, dude, do you hear yourself?
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Celestinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Huh. From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
All right, and that feels like a really good place to... A job well done, how dare they. That feels like a really good place to wrap up MSQ for tonight. Oh, god damn it, I can't go back into my in-room without starting the next quest. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here for tonight. To be continued. I will be back tomorrow starting at 7:30 Central Time with more Final Fantasy XIV as we continue through Shadowbringers, minimum item level, no echo, undersized parties. So yeah, we will be doing that starting at 7:30 Central tomorrow. Don't forget, Friday is Friday Night Writes. If you're a writer, if you're an artist, if you're any kind of creative, if you're somebody who has homework, if you're somebody who has anything that you might want to do while chilling, or if you just want to hang out for a few hours and watch me write and listen to me yap about writing, that starts at 8 o'clock on Friday. And then Sunday, we will be continuing with 07S as we continue, because I got to 50 subs. I have to do Sigmascape, mine, with the community. We are on 07S right now, so hopefully we will clear that and at least maybe get some practice runs in of Kefka. But we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take us all 6 hours just to clear 07S. But yeah, so we will be continuing that on Sunday, and then more Shadowbringers MSQ next week. Again, thank you everybody so much for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button. Subscribe if you're able to. When I hit 100 subscribers, I will be cosplaying as the Corn Servant. And if I can get to 25 non-gifted subs before I finish Shadowbringers, I will do the Nier raids on Black Mage. Remember, everybody, I'm a Bard main, so... yeah. In the meantime, who is there that we can raid? Oh, Yuzi's still streaming. Alright, let's just go ahead and raid Yuzi. She is also on Shadowbringers. She's another Final Fantasy XIV streamer. She's a VTuber. She's pretty cool. So we are going to raid Yuzimi. She's also doing a subathon, so if you're able to contribute to that, please do. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Until I see you again, have a good night, stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Bye-bye! And also bye to YouTube. Have a good night.